Hello, welcome to day 49. We're almost at day 50 of this whole crypto stuff going on here. Um, let's go do some brief updates on what's going on with Ton Coin. Currently, it's at $5.78. It did recover 2% approximately today itself. It did reach this Fibonacci level that we have drawn out over here. If you're wondering what this is from and you didn't watch my stream yesterday because it was probably too long, which I don't blame you for, the Telegram CEO got arrested, basically. Let me see. So the Telegram founder, Pavel Durov, was arrested in France once he arrived from his plane. The French authorities at the airport just arrested him for no reason. I'm literally putting my hands up in the air. No, but apparently it's due to they want to unlock the encryption services that Telegram uses so that they can detect, terrorists or predators or money launderers or whatever on the app. And, that raises a big concern on free speech, censorship, things like that. And Vladimir Putin is actually trying to free him out of jail. He's doing his best to get him out of there. Anyways, that caused approximately a 20% drop. People are saying it's 16%. Realistically, I think it's more of a 20% drop. Look at this. We did reach another low this was 4 a.m. this morning. And I'm happy to say that I actually got that order triggered for me, and I'm currently in positive territory on 2 orders that I bought over here and over here. I did buy one more over here, which is a little bit negative. It was almost positive at this candle over here, but we just started a new candle. We have another 3 hours to go until this candle closes. This is in the 4-hour chart, by the way. And yeah, we did slow down at this level. So I think we're going to be in this range for a moment until we get another update from Pavel Durov. We need to free that guy out of jail. Anyways, that's what's been going on with Toncoin, at least. As it mentions in the title of the video, I will continue my back testing, but before we do get to that, I'd like to go over a couple more news. So that's the kind of stuff that's been happening all across the world. France arresting the founder of Telegram. UK is doing mass arrests, arresting their citizens for posting memes online or retweeting or whatever. That's just next level censorship, right? Ireland is also trying to ban mean memes. Brazil forces X to flee the country, so they're banning it in Brazil. Australia is also trying to ban it, from what I see here. European Union is also trying to blackmail Elon Musk. The Department of Justice is jailing people also for memes. And President Maduro is also blocking access to Twitter. It's not just Twitter. I think he's also going to ban other stuff, but whatever. So yeah, main idea is free speech is under attack all across the globe. That's the main event that's going on right now. So as I mentioned, Putin is actually trying to help release this guy from prison, although France ignores Russia's demand for access to Telegram CEO Pavel Durov. So I don't know what's going to happen here. They are saying that obviously this is a political prisoner and a victim of a witch hunt by the West. He's blaming the West for this. And Putin is not the only one, but there's many people calling all of this like some big attack on free speech. Ethereum co-founder, he's the founder, Vitalik Buterin, whatever. He also says that the arrest of the Telegram CEO is a threat to freedom. He's also agreeing with that. The Rumble CEO, a platform where you can do live streams, also pro-free speech. He's saying that France has definitely crossed a red line by arresting Telegram CEO Pavel Durov. Tron is also trying to get into a bit of the spice as well here. We just noticed that Justin Sun, he's trying to get into everything at this time. Kind of like desperate for attention is what I think. He's proposing a DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization, I think it is, to help free Telegram CEO after his arrest. And he will also be donating $1 million. I think he's just saying that because realistically, Telegram CEO, he's rich enough. I don't think he needs the money, as the comments are saying, right? He doesn't need the money. Also, if I sound weird today, I am getting a little sick. I went into my pool today and it was freezing, and I have a runny nose and potentially a sore throat by tomorrow morning. So talking today is going to be pretty cool. Here's something interesting I did find as well. If you are wondering why Satoshi Nakamoto is an anonymous person, here's a theory as to why. Satoshi Nakamoto, if you don't know, is the person that created the Bitcoin, right? He's the one that coded it and has the most amount of Bitcoins in the whole world, right? We don't know who this person is. It could be a person, it could be an entity. Here's what they're saying about it. Most common theory why Satoshi remained anonymous was out of fear that he would be arrested or killed if this guy was just some dude in a cave and coded a Bitcoin. Maybe that could be the case. They're saying that he knew what he was doing, he knew the consequences, he knew how the corporate establishment worked, he knew that the corporate establishment would do anything to smear him as a bad person. They would have looked into his life and found something wrong and highlighted that nationwide through corporate media and all those non-coiners that you see today saying cryptocurrency is bad, is used by criminal organizations to hide money, is a fad like tulips, it has no value, it's going to destroy the earth as we know it. Hint, hint, this kind of sounds like what Kamala says. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Not only did he remain anonymous for this reason, he remained anonymous to protect you. He did it for you. He knew the corporate establishment had mass control over the internet and your privacy would be compromised, I assume. Does it continue? No, it does not continue. Alright. Well, yeah, you got the point, right? Look what happens to the CEO of Telegram. You can get arrested for this kind of stuff if, you know, people are trying to shut you down, governments especially. So smart enough for Satoshi to be anonymous, I guess, unless it was... People are saying it's the NSA, you know, in the United States, some government agency actually created Bitcoin, and that's why the US also has a lot of Bitcoin. I don't know. Just other wild theories as to who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Nobody really knows, so you should take everything with a grain of salt. Here's the next news, is that RFK Jr., since he's no longer a presidential candidate, he will no longer have Secret Service protecting him, which is a little bit scary, but... I mean, Secret Service is still doing a bad job, especially when it comes to protecting Trump, right? Although, yeah, whatever. They did body pile on him after letting 5 shots getting shot at Donald Trump on July 13th. But I don't see, well, maybe they try to assassinate RFK Jr. because, I mean, his dad and his uncle were also assassinated. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this kind of news. He no longer will have Secret Service protecting him due to him dropping out of the race. Maybe he should hire his own security or something. Just stay close to Trump at all times. I don't know. Something like that's gonna have to happen. Although I'm sure he will be okay. Here's something funny I saw about what Kamala Harris said about COVID.
We're in the middle of a crisis caused by this pandemic that is a public health crisis. We're looking at over 220 million Americans who just in the last several months died.
We are in the midst of
220 million Americans.
that has taken the lives of over 220 million Americans in just the last several months.
She said that, okay, so she says that twice, first of all. And what is the population? USA population, isn't it 300 million? Yeah, 333 million. Yeah, she's saying 2/3 of all Americans died, and that's the dig that Alex Jones is also saying, which means she clearly does not know what she's talking about, guys. Just another thing about Kamala. This happened last night as well while I was backtesting. Israel is out there fighting demons, defending itself from Hezbollah. And that's it. This was in the Tel Aviv area. They also did a preemptive strike in Lebanon territory, because more missiles were about to be launched, and Israel destroyed the launch bases before any more were launched at that time. But still some were launched regardless, but here's, you know, footage of the Iron Dome doing what it does, defending, which, cool, but come on, Hezbollah, you gotta chill out. We're still waiting for this whole ceasefire thing in the Middle East. Iran is still, you know, making these little threats of attack. Hey, we're gonna attack when you guys least expect it, and I guess it's kind of working because now we don't know when to expect an attack. But yeah, let's just hope that it just does not happen and they just cope and seethe, leave everything as is. so that my cryptos can go up would be nice. Anyways, that's all the news I had for today. I have not looked at Bitcoin in a while, so I also want to touch on this. We're still above the 64,000 line, right in between this kind of zone. I don't even know if this is the zone I have for here. Oh, everything's kind of dropping a lot right now. Here's the zone. Here's the zones that I have, right? Yeah. So we're around this Fibonacci level, trying to get past that. We did reach 65,000 today, actually. I didn't even notice this. Yeah, we did. That's crazy. But we immediately dipped back down to 64,000. So yeah, stuck between 64,000, 65,000. Remember, once we hit this 67,000 mark, a lot of liquidated shorts will bring us easily into this area. Then we just got to trek a little bit more upwards. Break 70k. Easy shorts liquidated over here about, I don't remember how many billion, 5 billion probably. And from here, we aim at the all-time high. We break all of these shorts, and then we're in uncharted territory. We're expected to go to 100k by the end of the year is what I would conservatively project. But yeah, that's all we have for news today. And now we get to the good. Why is Tron going up 4%? Just recovering from a drop. It seems like I had these levels drawn out over here. Yeah. Okay, cool. It's just doing its own thing. Rest of the market is in red. Toncoin is also a little bit recovering. And yeah, wishing all the best for Toncoin, of course. And Pavel, CEO of Telegram. Okay, so let's do the backtesting. I hope that everything's saved. Okay, it seems like it did save, but I don't want Toncoin. My bad. Let's go to Bitcoin. Here... 2 charts. Okay, would open this. Great. And I have to go back in time again. I took a screenshot as to where we were. We were on August 8 at 17:45. Let's say 18 o'clock. All right, so let's go back to August 8, which 2015. I also have to go back over here. August 8. Oh, it did mark it here. Cool. What happened? Oh, prices over here. Okay, cool. August 9. Okay, this is August 8. So this is exactly where we left off. Perfect. From yesterday. Okay. So let's continue. And I will also show my Excel just to show you guys how we have been doing so far, if you missed yesterday's stream. So we're starting off with 10,000. This is the strategy that we're using. Yeah, all the stuff is explained here, pretty simple to understand. The final balance we left off with is 10,901. And we've done so far 33 trades. I'm planning to do another 33 today, hopefully. Or maybe I just reached 100, right? If I'm fast enough, if I don't talk a lot. So there's that possibility. And our rate of return is 9% so far, right? 10,901. And this is also from... Okay, imagine. It's the 20th of July, right? 20th of July, and let's say we've entered in every possible chance we could except for, you know, midnight to morning. That's the only time I'm not operating, of course. I'd still have to figure out what is the best hour of operation. I also do have to figure out if this strategy is even worth it. Maybe I change this to 15 minutes and 1 minute entry. 15 minutes to find trend, 1 minute to enter. Although that would give me more trades, likely. But that would also mean more false signals. So I have to figure out which one's the best. So we're still testing the strategy. It's hopefully going to be good. And that's all we have so far. We ended 24th of August. Today's 25th of August, so we can actually go a day further. And, well, obviously this will change as soon as I hit the 100 trades. I'll just stop and change this end date to whatever the last date was. We're also testing if a risk reward 1 to 3 could have worked in our winning trades. Sometimes it's yes, sometimes it is no. I think it's mainly yes, though, by the seams of things. I don't know. Something I have to review either way once I collect a lot more data. Best time still has to look for. We calculate the total amount of longs and shorts. The minimum amount we did reach was from the 10,000. We reached 9,694. And the most we reach is where we currently are right now, 10,901. So let's continue from here. That's all I have to show. Back. So it is 17:45 on the 8th of August. Let's pretend that. And August 8th, 17 o'clock. We're in an uptrend all the way until midnight. That's where we were. And we're looking for longs in these positions. Okay. Let's look for a downswing, which we see here first, and then we look for the upswing, which it gets confirmed right over here at 21 o'clock. That's a perfect entry. Let's enter that. I would say... I'm hoping this candlestick. Let me just confirm. It's actually this one. Okay, so let's change the entry to here. Once the candle closes, we close at the bottom. Stop loss would be below this level, 5 ticks. Also, this is another thing I'm noticing is I'm not sure if the 5 ticks actually helps me or it doesn't. Sometimes it makes the take profit like barely, like the price barely reaches my take profit and then hits a stop loss from there, which is frustrating because we're literally like 1 tick away and it could have been stopped by not changing the stop levels. But also sometimes, you know, it was about to hit our stop loss and it goes the opposite direction. So it works both ways. I think it's just best to continue on with it, because it's like a 50-50 chance of whether or not this would screw me over. Let me pull out the calculator, times 2. This is the amount of ticks for our profit. There's our trade. Let's see how it goes. It looks not good, and it hits a stop. Okay, so this one's a losing trade. Closed at... We don't care when it closed. We care when it opened. And I'll write these down in the Excel spreadsheet just so we don't, like, change tabs too often. I'll just be writing these down. 2140 was the time we entered. We lost 1%. This was a long trade, not applicable for 1 to 3. Okay. From here, it is 0 o'clock, so we do not operate until 8 a.m. At 8 a.m., we are not in a trend until 15 o'clock. From here, we're considered in an uptrend. Let's go to 15 o'clock here. So from here, we're looking for longs until we hit this candlestick right here, which is 20 o'clock. So from 15 to 20, we can try to look for longs. Right here, 15. I mean, this is technically an entry, right? Right here. This red candle is our entry. So let's do this. Long position would enter here. Stop loss would be below this level. 5 ticks below that, 47. Copy this. Times 2. This is our profit level. Let's see how that goes. And looks really good. There we go. That's a take profit. It ended at 20 o'clock. Perfect. So let's write this one down. It opened at 15 o'clock. We made 2%. This was a long trade. Would a 1 to 3 have worked? If I change this to 3, like that, would this have worked? Oh, it would have lasted a lot longer, but yeah, eventually it would have worked. So the answer is yes. Regardless, we're not in a trend until 23 o'clock. This one ends at, what, 5 a.m.? I mean, yeah, I'm not going to draw it out then. Okay, so that's the winning trade, and the answer to this one is yes. A 1 to 3 would have worked. At least on here. From here, what time is it? It's 20 o'clock. So we see that at 23 o'clock, we can enter shorts, but by that time... Okay, let's go to 23 o'clock, right here. This is a valid entry, actually, if I would be awake at 23 o'clock. So this candle, this green candle, would be our entry. I'll try to enter a short position. This means our entry is there. Stop loss would be behind these levels. This one's the higher one. 35 would be our stop. 35 ticks. This multiplied by 2, whoops, is 70k. And there's our trade. Let's see how this one goes. And this one hits a stop loss. Okay, that's fine. We write this down. Entered at 23:05. This is a minus 1%. This was a short trade, not applicable. Moving on. So here it's 0 o'clock. We look for 8 a.m. next morning, which is right here. And we're starting off in a downtrend, it seems like. Well, in an uptrend. That's heading downwards. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. Only 8 a.m. though, not 9 a.m. So let's see if we find anything at 8 a.m. Sure, I will enter. So 8 a.m. starts over here. We're looking for long positions. So the 3 moving averages should be crossed upwards, which do we see this at all? We do not, and it's already 9 a.m. over here. So nothing, we don't re-enter until over here. 13 o'clock. Let's go to 13 o'clock right here. From 13 o'clock all the way until, this is still considered up. Here, no. Yeah, well, 12 o'clock, midnight, 0 o'clock. We can look for long positions. So let's do that. This was already technically a long position, so we gotta wait for a short. Oh, this is a bit complex to see. Do we have any down movement first? Here we do. You see? So red, yellow, green. And then we got the upswing right here. Oh, this is a bit complicated to enter though, because we're basing it off of this candle. Yeah, this God candle. I don't know if I should be entering on a God candle like this, but let's see what happens anyway, because that's what we're backtesting for. So our stop would be 33, and profit would be 66,000 ticks. There we go. Let's see how this turns out. It's a much bigger trade, of course. A lot of volatility happening here compared to, you know, the flatness of over here. So it keeps going, almost hits a profit, and here it does before it dips down. So that was lucky, and could a 1 to 3 have worked here as well? I'm curious to see. It would have, right on time, thanks to this God candle over here as well. So that's fine. Let's write this one down. 1350 was our entry time. 2%. This was a long trade, and yes, a 1 to 3 would have worked. Okay, back to this. We are on trade number 38 by now. Well, we will be looking for our 38th trade. By this time, it is 5 in the morning. So, and which day is this? August 11. August 11, 5 a.m. Let's find that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're over here by now. By 8 a.m., we start over here, and we're not in a downtrend until, I would say, this candle, 10 a.m. 10 a.m., we're pretty much in a downtrend. So let's go to 10 a.m. over here. Let me change this to 3, because I like the way it looks. 3, there. Okay, let's go to, what did I say, 10 a.m., right over here. We're looking for short positions now. So, let's see, do we get anything here? Here we do. Is it also this hell candle yet? Alright, so, well, let's see how this goes. Let's set up short position. We enter here. Stop loss would be on this level. 5 ticks. 71 plus 5, 76. Multiply that by 2 is 153,000 ticks. That's our profit. Let's see how this goes. Is this right? Yeah, we're entering at 11, which is fine. Yeah, 11 is fine. Let's continue. Looks great. Yeah, we did hit it. We hit a profit over here. Beautiful. Could a 1 to 3 have worked? I don't know if I want to spoil it. Yeah, it would work because of this. So the answer is yes. I just know it would work. But I'm going to keep it cut up to here because we still have possibilities of entry at 16 o'clock, which is right here. So we're still considered in a downtrend from 16 all the way until definitely midnight. Yeah. So I would look for more shorts after this. So let's go back to the Excel. I have to write down. We entered at 11 a.m. This was 2%, a short trade. Would a 1 to 3 have worked? The answer is yes. Okay, now let's find another opportunity. So we get an upswing over here. Now we can look for a downswing, and that would be our entry, which happens right here on this little green candle. So let's draw another short. What time is this? 18:30, 18 o'clock. Yeah, we're still on a downtrend, so we can enter this no problem. Short position, we would be entering here, hypothetically. Stop loss would be above this level, 5 ticks, which is 68. Multiplied by 2, it's 136,000. There's our profit level. Let's see how this one turns out. And looking good. Oh, that's not fair. Went up. Okay. Well, we lost this one, unfortunately. But it was looking really good. Really, really solid. Again, I don't... Well, in this case, I don't think the 5 ticks would have mattered. Could it have mattered? Probably. Whatever. It's fine. This one hits the stop loss, so we have to write it down. We entered this at 1830. This was negative 1%. This was a short position, not applicable. I'm going to show you guys my Excel just to see where we are at the moment, give you a quick update. So we did increase in our equity at least. Our max point was 11,338. We're currently at 11,200 because we just lost 100. But so far, everything is looking good. Rate of return is awesome. And, you know, we started 20th of July, currently on August 12. We're almost at today's date. Just about, yeah, 12, 13 more days. So, yeah. I actually don't even know if we'll be able to complete the 100. If not, then it's fine. I'll just do 50. Hopefully 50. And I'll do another 50 with some other coin. Maybe like Ethereum or something. Because I don't want to work like... You guys see what I'm doing over here? All of these coins, like, I really don't want to have to look at every single one of them and analyze all of them every single day. I'd rather just heap like a top 5 or a top 4 mainly. And just alternate between those 4. If I get any entries, yeah, sure, I'll enter. Might have to do some off-stream, depending, because that means I'd have to log out of my main account, log into my alt account. It gets complicated. But I'll have to decide and see how that's going to play out. So anyways, let's go back to this thing. We're on trade number 40 next. I'll show my charts again. So we're currently 7 o'clock, 12 of August. 7 o'clock. Wait, what? Oh, 7 in the morning. Oh, so that means it's over here. Yeah, we do not operate until 8 a.m., which is right here. At this time, 8 a.m., we're not considered in a trend. This does not really count. Not really. We're not in an uptrend here. We're not in a downtrend. We're not in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend technically for these two candles at 21 and 22 o'clock. Let's see if I can find an entry there. 21, 22 o'clock right here. And from here, we're looking for long positions. And here we see... no good entry. Here is an entry, but this is, yeah, 21.55. Could we enter this? 21.50. Wait, where's my blue line? Yeah, 21. Yeah. Would technically work. Okay. I'm just trying to see. Okay, we had a valid drop or no? What about this candle? Yeah, that's a valid drop. So that means this is a valid entry at this candle. Okay. So let's enter it. Whoops, we're doing a long position. So our entry would be here. Come on. Right there. Stop loss would be down below this level. 5 ticks, 27 plus 5, 32. Multiplied by 2. That's our take profit level. Let's see how this goes. And it's immediate stop loss. Okay, whatever. We'll just end it here. I have to write it down anyways. 21.55. I'm starting to have the feeling that maybe 21 o'clock or 22 o'clock is not a good time to be operating. Based off of what I'm seeing at least. Anyways, -1. This was a long position. Not applicable. Okay. Continuing here. This is already midnight, so we do not enter until 8 a.m., which is here. At 8 a.m., we're not in a trend until this God candle. at 12 o'clock. From 12 o'clock, let's go to 12 o'clock here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right here. So from here, we're in an uptrend. We will look for long trades all the way until over here, 18 o'clock. Because now the price is in between the two moving averages. That does not count. So here don't have a swing defined. Here we do. This is an entry, this green candle. So we would enter here, long position, entering at the close of that candle, hypothetically. I would use this candle as my last swing. Copy this by 2. This is our profit level. All right, there's your trade. Let's see how it goes. It looks great. It immediately hits a take profit right over here. Could a 1, 2, 3 have worked? Absolutely. So I'll note this one down. Entered at 12:05. This was a +2. This was a long trade. 1, 2, 3 would have worked. Yes. Now we're seeing a lot of 1, 2, 3s being able to work, right? So maybe it's better because, like, you know, I'm getting 1 extra %, but the amount of times that I'm able to get that extra % would vary because sometimes it is a no, right? So it would depend. It would all depend. Okay, I'll go back to this. From here, we're not in a trend, as I mentioned, until this time. It's already 23 o'clock, 0 o'clock. Would I enter here? We'll still try it anyway. 23 o'clock. Which is right here. Do we see any upswings? No, and it's already 0 o'clock from here. So no entry anyway. Let's find 8 a.m. this morning. We're starting off with an uptrend. Okay, but it's... yeah, I mean, still could be potential entry, so we gotta search for it. Hang on, let me grab my tea. Okay. So 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 14th of August. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here. Let's see if we can find any upswing. This is not valid because the 3 moving averages did not fully cross, right? And then here we swing downwards and it's already 9. At 9 a.m., we're considered in a downtrend. So after this, we would look for downswings. After this. This doesn't count because we were still on an upswing at this moment. 9 a.m. From 9 until... this is all valid until 4 a.m. We'll just call it 0 o'clock because I won't be operating past this time anyway. So from here onwards, we can look for shorts from a down movement. Okay, this is just keep going down here. This is a valid upswing, right? If we get a short entry from here, we enter that, and we do get it on this candle, this red candle. So let's enter it, short position. We're basically entering at this close. We're using this as our stop level. Let's add 5 ticks, 61. Multiply it by 2 is 122. There's your entry. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, are you serious? Okay, it just immediately hits the stop loss, unfortunately. Okay, well, let's write that one down then. 1125. Minus 1%. This was a short trade, not applicable. Let's move on. So we do get an upswing. Do we get an upswing? We do here. Right? And now we're looking for, still looking for downswings. It's still 12 o'clock. We get that right over here. So here we would enter. Again, another short position. Whoops, short. Entering here. Stop loss would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll use this one. Now that we hit the stop loss because of that darn candle, we're going to be using it this time. So this 86,000 ticks multiplied by 2 is 172,000 ticks. That's our profit level. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's not hit a stop loss. That would be great. It's hardly moving, and I'm seeing a lot of green candles. That's scary. Okay, we did have a nice dip over here. Another nice dip, and then prices going up. I really hope this doesn't hit our stop. That is scary. It didn't hit our stop. It did not hit our stop. So here, the 5 ticks worked. It saved us. And because it saved us, we hit our profit over here. That is insane. See, that's what I mean. The 5 ticks behind the stop loss sometimes works. In this scenario, it worked perfect. In other scenarios, it just pushes our take profit further. And like, you know, things like this happen where it almost hits our take profit and then it just goes the opposite way. So really, it's subjective. Doesn't really matter if you have it there or not, is what I would conclude based off of that. But it took a long time, but it eventually did hit. It did hit. So we entered this one at 12.25. 12.25. This is 2%. This is a short trade. Would 1 to 3 have worked? That's a good question. I don't think it would have. Oh no, yeah, it definitely would have. Yeah, it would have. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll just draw it out. 293. Come on. There we go. And that would have hit because of this dip. Oh, this is when it dropped to 56k almost. I remember these days. Good old days. Wherein I bought more Bitcoin. Haha. Alright, so by the time this closed, it's 15th of August, 16 o'clock. So a lot of time has passed and we're down here, 16 o'clock. From here, we're still in a downtrend. So we would be looking for shorts. Hold on. I have to write this. Yes, a 1, 2, 3 would have worked. Okay. Continuing from here. We're looking for shorts still. That's the idea. Here we're seeing some up movement from 16 o'clock until whatever this is, 21 o'clock. We can find shorts. This is valid upswing, and then a downswing we see here. Although it's really hard to see, it is a valid downswing. This one not anymore. This one is, right? Red, yellow, green. That means we have to enter it. Short position, candle closes over here. Stop loss would be over here. Let me increase 26 plus, what was it, 5? Yeah, it's 31. My brain is, I really don't feel like doing math today. Like I said, I'm starting to get sick. So there we go. See how this one goes. Pretty decent, and unfortunately, yeah, this happens. Like we're almost about to hit the target, and it just goes the opposite way. All right, whatever. We'll accept the loss. We entered this at 1915. Minus 1%. This was a short trade. Not applicable. Let's go. This one ends at 22 o'clock. And as I said, 21 o'clock, it's no longer valid to enter. By the time here, it's 0 o'clock. Let's go to 8 a.m. August 16. Not a valid trend. We're in an uptrend from 12 o'clock until 18 o'clock. So 12 to 18. Let's go to 12 o'clock. Which is over here, right here. Okay. So from here, we're looking for, what was it? Upswings. We're looking for upswings. This is a valid downswing, it seems. We get an upswing at this time, and it is past 12. So we can enter this candle right here. Let's go prepare a long position, entering here, stop below this level, I would put. 5 ticks is 68. Let's multiply by 2. That's your profit. All right, let's see how this one goes. Looks great. There we go. Hit our profit there. Could 1 to 3 have worked? Oh man, I really don't know. It's a long trade if we ask for 1 to 3. What time did we enter this? 12:10. This was plus 2. This was a long trade. Could 1 to 3 have worked? Okay, well, let's see if it could have. I think it could have. 3 would be over here. Oh, I don't think it could have. Yeah, it does not hit over here nor over here, and then it drops. Oh, but then, yeah, it still would have hit eventually. It would have gone from 16th of August to 19th of August. This would have been a 3-day trade. That's more of like swing trading stuff right there. But I mean, well, yeah, the answer is yes. It would have worked. But I'll keep this drawn at 1 to 2 for now. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. And let's continue from over here. Okay. So it is 15 o'clock after this trade. We can still look for longs until 18 o'clock. We're in a downswing here. Do we find an upswing? We do over here, but it's past 18 o'clock. So the answer for this trade is no, we cannot enter. We cannot enter until 23 o'clock and 0 o'clock. Let's see if we find one trade in 23 o'clock. Let's go to 23, 21, 22, 23 o'clock right here. Okay. So we're in a valid downswing. Let's see if we get an upswing. Right here we do here. And what time is this? It's 0 o'clock. So we do not enter this because it's past midnight. We do not operate at midnight. From midnight, let's go to 8 a.m. the next day, 17th of August. Let's head there. 8 a.m. I have to go. Whoops. 8 right here. So we're starting our day right here. 8 a.m. there's no real entry. 9 a.m. we're in an uptrend, and we stay in the uptrend until 16. So from 9 till 16 we can find upswings. Let's do that. We're already in an upswing, so we have to wait for a down movement first. Is this a valid down movement? No, the answer is no. Here, nope, still no down movement. I think we're not finding any entries here, and we're missing out on so much big movements too. Although price is still technically, I don't want to retroactively go back. Whatever, let's pretend that time has already passed. Can't go back. Here we finally see a downswing, and it's 11 o'clock. We have until 16 o'clock to find longs, so it's valid if we find our next entry here, and it happens to be here. And this is 12:25, so that's valid. Let's go long, enter here, stop below this level, 5 ticks, 16. It's going to be, whoops, I messed this up, I messed it all up. 21, and come on calculator, times 2 is this. There, that's our profit level. Let's see how this goes. It has a stop loss, unfortunately. Okay. Well, we write it down. Entered at 12:25. 25. This is -1. This was a long trade, not applicable. Moving on. It is 14 o'clock. We have until 16 o'clock to find valid upswings. We're in a downswing at this moment, and we get an upswing right over here. At this time, it is 15 o'clock. So the answer is yes, we can still enter it because we're over here. Long position. We enter at this candle. We're using this stop loss candle that hit us last time to use for our current stop loss. Again, I messed everything up. 24 times 2 is 48. That's our take profit. Let's see how this one goes. Also hits a stop loss. Yeah. All right. 15.15. This was -1. This was a is it a long or short? Long, short, long trade. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. The sickness is getting to me. So from here, we don't have anything until this time, which is 22 o'clock, 23 o'clock. Well, okay, 22 o'clock seems to be the only valid one, although not really. It's not fully out. We're starting inside, and we finish outside, then we start outside and finish inside. I don't think I'll be operating at this time either way. Price is pretty flat too. Let's go to 8 a.m. the next day, which is over here on the 18th of August. August 18, 8 a.m. right here. I'm going to take a drink. All right. And okay, 8 a.m. We're in an uptrend. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. no. 8 a.m. Let's go. Uptrend right here. Okay, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. starts here, and we're in an uptrend at this candle. So we can enter here. Let's do it. Long position right there. Stop loss below this level. 5 ticks. 22 plus 5, 27. Multiplied by 2. It's 55. That's our profit. Let's see this. Almost. And hits a stop. Okay. This is 810 we enter. This is a minus 1%. It was a long trade. No applicable. We're currently on... We finished trade 48. We're looking for trade 49. We got 2 more trades. It's 18th of August. Today's the 25th of August. What do you say? Should we just do 50? We could, but it's going to mess up all my stats, I think. Or maybe not. Our current equity really hasn't changed either. We're still 11,200. Alright. Well, let's continue. Let's continue. Maybe things can be filtered out either way. What time is this? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. From here, we're not considered in a trend. We're considered in a downtrend at this candle, which is 19 o'clock till midnight, I assume. Yes. So 19 o'clock till midnight. Let's go there. 19 o'clock right here. We're already in a downswing, and the downswing continues. We get an upswing. Do we get one? We do get one over here. So the next downswing would be our entry, which is here, right? This green candle. So we'll enter here. Short position. It's 21 o'clock. Is this valid? Yeah, 21. It's valid until midnight, so we can enter. Stop loss would be above this level, or this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll use this one because it's exactly 10 candles away. So it's still recent. Good enough. And I'll multiply this by 2. There's our profit. See how this one goes. Looks bad. Okay, it hits our stop over here. The 5 ticks kind of saved us, but yeah, it stopped us over here. We have to write it down. 2105. Whoops. 2105. This was minus 1%. This was a short trade. Not applicable. Next trade. By this time it's 23 o'clock. We can still look for shorts, but I doubt we'll get any. It's 23:45 and it's midnight. Okay, so let's not enter anything until 8 a.m. which is right here. At 8 a.m. we're not in a trend. We're not in a trend until this candle. That's 18 o'clock. We're in an uptrend. Let's go to 18 o'clock. I'm lost. 19th of August. Okay, 18 o'clock. Right here. So before this, we're already in an uptrend. We switch down here. Okay. And then we get an uptrend right here. So we enter in this candle. What time is this? 18 o'clock? Yeah, 18 is fine all the way until midnight. So let's go here. 18. Long position on this candle. Put a stop below this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 23. It's 28. Times 2. That's our profit. Okay, let's see this trade. Okay, there we go. And 1 to 3 would have absolutely worked as well, so I'll note this down. Okay. When did we enter this? 1840. This was plus 2%. This was a long trade. 1 to 3 would have worked? Yes. Okay. We're on trade 50. Show you my Excel. We're still 11,324. Since the last time I showed you guys, I think it was over here somewhere. I mean, yeah. 13% rate of return. What date are we? Which date was this? August 19? Yeah, 19th of August. From the 20th of July. Yeah, so 1 month, let's just say. In 1 month, we made 13%. Okay, but that's not... It's really not too bad, is it? 13%. And this can improve if I filter out some bad time frames, right? I'll have to figure out a way to filter things. I don't know if it lets me. What if I do this? Filter, open time. Let's deselect and only select like 9 o'clock, for example. Okay, well it does tell us, and I could count from here. So we got -1% at 9 o'clock. What about... I need more data. I need a lot more data. 8 o'clock. Seems like we keep... This is one good thing about this. At 8 a.m., we've only lost, it seems like, right? That's an interesting fact so far from what we've gathered in our data. At 10 a.m., 10 a.m. seems to be our best one, and we make a 5% rate of return at 10 a.m. on average. At 11 a.m., decent as well, 12. So it seems like 8, 9 is not that good. Here is also good as a 3% rate of return at 12. Okay. Let's check 13 o'clock. $13 o'clock is also really good, 5%. Right? So this is the kind of things that we can check out. Let's check out like for after 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. You can see it's not that great, right? We're -3% from this. 8 p.m. worked once. Really didn't find another 8 p.m. trade. 20 o'clock? No, apparently not. Well, yeah. Anyways. So that's the kind of stuff that I want to look for when I'm doing this kind of backtesting. I think I should continue. Okay, seems like we did 50 trades in a month, right? What should we do? What should we do? I feel like I could move on to a different asset. No. We'll continue backtesting with the same thing until we run out of days. And then I will go to a different asset. Okay, so let's continue here. I will show my charts, my bad. So, midnight. Let's go to the next day, 8 a.m. which is here. Not in a trend until... Still not in a trend, not in a trend. Here we're in a downtrend for 1 hour. So really, is it valid? I wouldn't say so, right? Yeah, we are in a downtrend for like 1 hour. Let's go to 15 o'clock. Let's be true to ourselves. 15 o'clock. Right here. If we get a, what is it, a downswing, we enter it. So we do get an upswing we're recovering from. Let's get a downswing right on this candle. So that's a valid entry. It's 1510. Yep. We can enter here. Short position. Entering here, supposedly. This would be our stop level. 20 multiplied by 2. Whoops. 20 multiplied by 2 is 40. There we go. And that hits a stop. Okay, well, we write this down. What time was this? 15:10 -1. This was a short. From here, okay. 16 o'clock, we're no longer in a trend. Not in a trend. This one is in a trend at 20 o'clock. Do we find an entry at 20 o'clock for the downside? We're already in a downside. We're moving upwards. Here's a down candle. What time is this? 20:55. Oh, what do you say? We enter this? We could. I mean, it's telling us we're in a downtrend, so we should be entering once we see a down movement. So we have to enter it. Let's go short position. Candle closes here, supposedly. Put a stop loss above this level. Should be 33. By 2 is 67. There's our profit. It's stop loss? Yeah. Okay, well, I have to write this down. 2055. I'm running out of my voice. I'm getting really tired. I'll go to 66 number trade. This was a short. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Next chart. Next entry. 0 o'clock, 8 a.m. Still nothing. Well, actually, 8. Yeah, no, this is not in a trend, clearly. We're in a trend over here towards the upside at 13 o'clock. Let's go to 13. Oh, this is 3 a.m. 11, 12, 13. So from here, we look for long trades. We're already on the upswing. So we gotta wait for a downswing first. This just keeps going up. Here's our first downswing. We're in this uptrend until 20 o'clock. It's currently 16 o'clock. Let's see if we find an upswing, which we do right here on this candle. So let's enter it. Long position, we entering here. Stop loss would be below this level. Yes. 49 plus 5, 54. Times 2 is 108. There's our trade. Let's see how this goes. Not looking good so far, and it hits a stop. Okay. And by this time, it's already 20 o'clock, so the day is pretty much over. We have to write this down. Entered at 1730. Oh, we're hitting a lot of stop losses here. 3 in a row so far. Oh, we've done worse before. We're fine. This is a long trade. Why did I put short? Okay. We're on trade 54. Let's continue. Nothing here. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. 8 in the morning starts here. No trend until... Well, still nothing. This one's technically a short. A downtrend. 15 o'clock. Let's go to 15 o'clock on the next day, which is here. This is 22nd of August, yes. We're getting close to today's date. So, 15 o'clock. Here we do see a downtrend. I mean, a down entry. So let's short this. Here. Stop loss would be right here. 5 ticks. 28 times 2 is 57. There. It's a profit. Let's see what happens. Has a stop loss as well, unfortunately. 1505. 15.5. And this is... What am I looking for? Oh my gosh. Minus 1%. I'm blanking out. Short position. Okay. What I was thinking here is I should probably be writing down, is it a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? What weekday is it? Right? Because what if these are... What was 22nd of August? Oh, that was a Thursday. Okay, never mind. Thursdays are good days. I also want to keep track of that so if I can know if I could operate on weekends or what. Right? Maybe I should add that. Where would I add it though? Whatever, I'll have to review it later, because then I'm gonna have to edit 50 days worth of trading, so... Well, 50 trades in the days, so I'll have to check that out after. We're on trade 55, okay. From here, 15 o'clock. We're in an uptrend right here. Oh, that's 2 a.m., doesn't count. 8 a.m. starts here, no trend. At this time, 12 o'clock, we do have uptrend. So let's go to 12 o'clock. This is too tiny. Okay, 12, right here. Well, a lot of volatility. 10, this is a huge drop of 1%. And 11, 12, right here. So we did recover from that. We're on the upside. We're looking for longs. We got to get a down movement first, which we get approximately here. It's kind of flat. I wouldn't consider this an entry. Price goes up, goes up. We're in an uptrend until... What time is this? 22 o'clock. We finally get our downswing over here. We can get an upswing soon. Here's the upswing at 17 o'clock, which is good enough. We'll take that. Stop loss would be here. Below this level. Let's put 47 plus 552. Profit level is up there. Oh, that almost hit. Okay, we did eventually hit it over here. And then it would... I'm trying to see if this would hit our... Oh, I don't even know. It's such a long trade. To see if this would hit our 3x potential. I don't think it would. Anyways, we'll break down what we have so far. 17.15 was our entry. This is plus 2%. This is a long trade. And could a 3x have worked? 3x is up here. It would have lasted a long time, even until today's date, and the answer would still be no at the moment. I'll just keep it as no, because the price has been very flat since then. Alright, we're almost at our current day today. It's 56 trades. From this time, we have nothing until 8 a.m. Right here. No trend either. We're at an uptrend over here. 20 o'clock, 24th of August. So yesterday. 24th of August, 20 o'clock. This is like yesterday when I was streaming. Right over here. Price already had its up movement, so doesn't quite count. Down movement. We're on an upswing until when? Till midnight. Well, yeah. 0 o'clock doesn't count. 23 o'clock is the last chance you have to enter. So let's see if we get an upswing. Am I blind or did I just... We actually didn't get it. Okay, we didn't get it. Is this a... No, it's not. This one is. And what time is this? 22 o'clock. And yeah, 23. This is valid. We can enter here. So let's do it. Long position. Come on, mouse. There we go. 25. Copy this. By 2. 51. There you go. Oh, that's dangerous. It hits a stop right over here, unfortunately. It would have gone further down, so that's fine. We'll accept the loss. This was at 22.25. We did a minus 1%. Well, not minus 4, minus 1. Thank you. Long, and that's all. Okay, from here, this is our last day. 8 a.m. I mean, the price has been flat recently. I already know what's going to happen. It's too recent. At this time, we have an ups movement at 15 o'clock all the way until 19 o'clock. So let's go to 15 o'clock here. I passed it. 9, 12, I can't read the numbers. 15 o'clock right here. So we can look for longs. Here's a downside movement, so we can take the next up swing right here. This would be our entry. What time is this? 16 o'clock. We're safe. Let's go long position here. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the lowest one regardless. Oh, anyways, it hits a stop loss. So, yeah, we have to write this down anyway. We entered at 16:05. Minus 1. This is a long trade. Not applicable. Okay. And then, what time is this? Still 16 o'clock. Still a down movement. We could possibly get one more. Right here. on this green candle. We have an entry at 17 o'clock. Yeah, it's before this, so we're still considered in an uptrend. This is safe to enter. Long position here. Stop would be at this minimum where we hit our previous stop loss. 89 plus 5, 94. Oh man, I deleted the wrong thing. 94 multiplied by 2 is 18. Wait, what? Am I reading this wrong? Hold on. I'm absolutely reading this wrong. Okay, this is the low. I think this is just 8. 8 plus 5. 13, right? That's our stop loss. That makes more sense. Okay. I think. I don't even know if this is right. 27. Anyways, that's a take profit, regardless. So I'll take that. Would a 1 to 3 have worked? I think it's too early to tell. Ooh, yeah, it would have worked. It would have worked over here. And what time is this one? 17:20. I'm not allowed to enter after 19. I don't think we have any... Or maybe we do have... We probably do. Okay, hold on. I'll just restrict this back to its 1 to 2 profits, which was... Was it there? Are you lying? It was here. Okay. I'll write it down. 17 o'clock. This is 2%. This is a long trade. And yes, a 1 to 3 would have worked. From here, it is 17:20. We have until 19 o'clock to enter upswings. Here we have... What do we have here? Trying to see if we have any downswing. We have a downswing right here. And then we take the next upswing, which would be here. On this God candle, apparently. I think this is going to be too recent. We don't have enough data to continue. Long position, if I entered here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're using this low. 5 ticks is 55. Multiplied by 2 is 110. It's our profit. Let's see how this goes. Hits a stop, it looks like. Yeah, we do. Okay. For being too ambitious, I guess. We entered this 1910, so let's write that. 1910 minus 1%. Long trade does not apply. And what time is this? 1940. We cannot enter. And we still cannot enter for the rest of the day. So it ends there. Congratulations. We just did a whole month of backtesting. Okay. I'll show my Excel. So we made it to trade, approximately trade 60. Our equity ended up worse off, actually. But this is me operating at... And during the 16 hours of the day, right? From 8 a.m. till 12 a.m. in the morning. 0 o'clock, whatever you want to call it. So, how can I see this? We had a better rate of return. We had a higher amount. We did reach 11,558 at one point. And this is all in over a month of trading, right? 20th of July. Things I noticed, yeah, that's not applicable anymore. I came to the conclusion that it can help, but it also can mess you up. You might as well just have it there anyway, just for extra safety. Or would you have it? I mean, I don't know. Depends. Okay. So, now, what I would like to check, sort from smallest to largest. 8 a.m. is clearly the worst time to be operating. So what I will use in my strategy is not 8 a.m. Come on. Not 8 a.m. 9 is, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. And I also feel like if I do Ethereum or something and I do the exact same thing as before, I'll get approximately like, you know, the same kind of percentage results, maybe. because they are kind of correlated, is what I notice. Anyways, 10 a.m. is great. Hold on. I will write these down, okay. 8, 9, 10, well, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, we'll do 21, 22, and we're not doing 0 o'clock. So how many are these? 15 hours. Technically 16. So 8 a.m. No. 9, mixed feelings about it. 10, yes, is a good time. Yes. 11, we have 3, and looks good as well. 11 is a yes from me. Oh my gosh, I cannot see my keyboard. 12. Oh my gosh, my mouse is going crazy. 12 is all of these times. It's positive, 3%. So I would say yes as well. Yes, but not as much. 13. 13 looks good. So maybe these should be the time I should be working, right? Not 8 a.m. Maybe 9 a.m. 10 a.m. Absolutely. 11, 12. So from 10 to 1, maybe. What else do we have? Can I remove... it's too much work. It's too much to click. Whatever. Let's go to 14 o'clock. What happens at 14 o'clock? We only have 2 trades at 14 o'clock, and they've both been bad. So from what I gathered here, it's not a good time to be operating, which I'm fine with. I don't want to be at my computer for over 4 hours. Plus, this is my brunch time, so I'd rather, you know, actually survive and eat food. 15 o'clock. Not that great, is it? It's a 1% rate of return. I feel like it's a mix. 16 o'clock. We have just these 3. Also kind of mixed, I would say. 3% rate of return, not too bad either. Mixed feelings about it. Like the ones that I say mix, I have, I'll give it a second chance is probably the way I'm interpreting it. The ones with no is like absolutely not. I will never operate that time because, I mean, just look at this, right? And then the ones with yes is absolutely yes. Like, obviously you will fail sometimes, but it's pretty profitable if you focus on those times, right? And I'll show you how, like, having these in the way or not, how much it'll change my rate of return. I'll show you guys that later. Okay, 17 o'clock. How do I feel about 17 o'clock? Not that great too either, right? 1% return. Yeah, it's not that great, so I'll keep it as mix. 18 o'clock. This is technically 6 p.m. Also mixed feelings. We don't have too much data to go off of either there. Whoops. What is next? 19 o'clock. We have these 4. Also, it's actually pretty good. 19 o'clock is 7 p.m. That's my dinner time. My gosh. I'll say mix to yes. I'll keep it as mix. What happens at 20 o'clock? Also mix. Oh my gosh. 21 o'clock. Absolutely not. You see, we just lost entirely at 21 o'clock. So, big no from me. 22 o'clock. Oh, there's also 23 o'clock. I forgot about 23 o'clock. 22 o'clock, 0% rate of return. Might as well not waste my time on that, right? And then 23 o'clock is absolutely no. So, seems like these later times are not good either. The ones that are mix is like after 2 p.m. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. There's like a small possibility of a chance. But based off of this data, it seems like the best time for me to be operating is maybe 9. And I can give you a good reason as to why. 10, 11, 12, 1 seem to be the best times for me to be operating. 9, the reason why this one might be good might be bad is because 9:30 a.m. is when there's a lot of volatility because of the US stock market opening at 9:30 a.m. Now I know, of course, crypto and stocks is a separate entity, separate assets, because crypto is open 24/7, right? Well, still, you'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of people that will be operating at that time because of the fact that U.S. stock market opens at that time, and they'll also, have a peep at cryptos as well. And I find myself guilty of doing this every day as well, because I'm also around. Like, I start my day trading at that time as well in the morning, and I go all the way until maybe like 11 or 12. So I could basically take all of this, condense it down to 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of work. And what this would do for me, if I just select, let's ignore 9 for now. We'll do 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 12 and 1, 13 o'clock. Come on. My mouse is double clicking for some reason. There we go. Let's look at the rate of return just from this. It's telling me my rate of return, you guys can't see it, but it's 16% instead of 10%. So instead of me operating 16 hours a day, I could just condense my work hours to 4 hours a day and get 1.5 times better than what would have been, right? If that makes sense to you guys. Based off of just 60 trades, this is the kind of conclusion that I'm getting. So I could change my time frame. I could change this hours of operation from 10 a.m. to, what did I say, 1 p.m. That seems to be the best time frame, for me at least. I'm gonna drink my water. Also, what happens after afternoon is that, people say, okay, it is typically more volatile in the morning. That's when most people are trading. And then the US stock market closes at 4 p.m. And that's when people just log off and go do whatever later on. And I mean, yeah, well, this backtesting has essentially proved that as well, based off of what I've seen. Man, I am sick. I'm dying. Alright, so valid strategy, kinda. Well, yeah. We got a 10% rate of return in a month. That's still not too bad, right? Over a month. Number of trades, 60. I'm changing that. Alright, and then those will automatically adjust once I re-enable all of this. But what I also want to check is, okay, if I add in these times, including 9 a.m., would it be worth it? So not 14 o'clock, will include 15, 16, all the way until 20 o'clock. There. What would have happened? My rate of return is, well, it's actually 24%. That's actually better. Well, I mean, there you go. The way I do things as well is, on my streams, I start at 21 o'clock, and it seems like this is the worst time to be operating in the crypto market, as you can tell. I could get some opportunities in the afternoon near the evening. That is kind of proven. And also, how about I change this to 3x win percentage and enable everything for me. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, pal? Oh, don't change the order. Oh, how do I... There's no way to clear this. Sort smallest to largest. Come on, pal. Really? Oh, maybe if I sort by attempts. Smallest to largest. Okay, there we go. That fixed everything. Did it? Yes, it did. Okay. 3x win. I wanted to calculate... Where's the formulas for this? How do I do the formula? It's this one, right? Okay. Count if this, I need it to be from here. Oh, well, I could just change this, right? And it goes all the way down. Yes. And that has to equal y. Well, that doesn't help. Can I change this to percentage? Well, no, that doesn't help either. But if I divide this by 60, no, that's not how many winning trades I got, though. I have to do some other math, some other formula to figure this out. Get the amount of winning trades. Well, anyways, there's 19 out of... Well, how many winning trades are there? But I just do this. There's 23. Okay, 19 out of 23. 82% of the time, a 1-to-3 risk-reward ratio would have worked. You tell me, right? If I change this to 3%, 3, that stays at 2, this is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, everything 3. This one too, not this one, yes, this one. And then this I change to -1. What else would have to change? This one, and this one. My total balance would now be 12,474, would it? Oh, I also have to select all. Yeah, my total balance would be higher, indeed. So that's another good conclusion I got. A 3x, but like a 1-to-3 risk-reward ratio. Just change the wording of this. 1-to-3 works. I could change this. I don't need a formula anymore. It was how much percent of the time? 82%, 83% of the time. Come on. I put a percent. There we go. 83% of the time. That's pretty decent. Good conclusions I retrieved from this. Man, I am dying. I'm really dying. I'm sick. It's gonna suck. What do I have to do this week? Nothing. I'll be fine. Okay. So now what I can do is I could delete all this. Or maybe just at least screenshot my results, right? If I change this to like... Okay, hold on. How about if I undid everything? Undo. How far can I undo? Well, redo. I think this was the normal one. Yes. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just screenshot this. Just for myself. And then I'm gonna redo everything. And re-screenshot this. So that I can compare the stats of both trades on my free time. Oh, this should have been, whoops, with 1-to-3. Okay. I'll just screenshot it again. Whatever. There we go. Alright. I'll check those out later. How long have I been streaming? An hour 24 minutes. Yeah. yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now then. I'm going to end the stream here. So, here's the next steps. Tomorrow, I kind of like doing this whole backtesting thing. I'll do it again for Ethereum tomorrow with these little adjustments in the strategy. So, okay, like the trends, the entry, seems like they're working fine. The things that I will be changing is the hours of operation. So I'll only be operating at these hours. Although, yeah, I've come to this conclusion. I think it's fine. I don't know about this whole thing over here, though. Maybe I'll do that in another backtesting. Or maybe I should just include it. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. I'll decide by tomorrow for sure. And we're going to test Ethereum with that. Only these hours, maybe these hours too. I'll still decide that. And we will be using risk reward 1 to 3. And I'll just change this to would have 1 to 2 have worked instead. Something like that. Yeah. Alright. That'll be all for today then. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, smash, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I hope I don't die from this sickness. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.